Hey, I thought I'd talk about some things I'll be doing in March. March is going to be a very busy month for me. Obviously, I'm going to try to do this in chronological order, like I said, but I'm not exactly sure when I'll be buying all this content. Now, the first thing is probably going to be DMC 5. Like I said, I have a copy coming from a friend in Brazil, which may or may not work. So, if I have to pay the CD keys price for this, I may not be able to get all these games, but I will try my best. Not much else to say there. It's obviously going to be playing that, so that's not much of an announcement. Now, the other thing I'll be doing is the Dynasty Warriors 9 Season Pass 3. Now, apparently the hypothetical scenarios are pretty good. I don't really play these games for the story. Obviously, I don't really play any game for the story for the most part, but I hear they're pretty good, and if I do want to play them at some point, it actually will be cheaper to do it this way, since I'll obviously be buying all the weapons, and those are like $4 a piece. I will attempt to do that this week. I initially thought that the actual weapons and stuff weren't going to come out till April, but apparently, I guess probably in the first 2 weeks of March is when the first set of weapons will come out. I think one of those is going to be Ling Tong's Sansetsukan too, so I will try to get that this week. The only content coming out for it this month is the costumes. Now the costumes actually look pretty cool because they're not just the shitty anime girl fan service. Like there's actual cool like a Kamen Rider night costume for Lu Jun and stuff. So I will attempt to get that tomorrow when my funds come in. I'll see if I can do that, and maybe he will be my next story mode playthrough. I am still waiting for the growth system and stuff. I assume that's not coming this month since this month was the 1 year anniversary. So maybe they're gonna have that in March. But I'll try to get out a little overview of the costumes if I could buy the pack tomorrow. Gotta find it in here. Hold on. I have a lot of games in here. I'm kind of been eyeballing until they're cheaper. A lot of them actually aren't even out, like Blazing Chrome and Kurtzpell's in a couple days. Katana Zero's in March. But on the day of my birthday, I actually will be doing Fate Extella Link. I submitted a key request for this, but I talked to them, or rather, I emailed them on their press inquiries email for Senran Kagura Burst Renewal. It's probably a blessing in disguise I didn't get that because I don't particularly like that game that much, and I ended up getting it from a friend anyway. But I went ahead and submitted a key request for this, but it's coming out on the day of my birthday. I'll probably get some money from my family, so this shouldn't be an issue to get. I may need to do a fundraiser to kind of make things a little bit more sustainable. There's a lot going on in March. Like I said, I'm unsure if the key I'm getting from my friend off Nuvum, since he lives in Brazil, he got the regional pricing and stuff. I'm not entirely sure if that will work. I've checked numerous sources, and it seems like the keys are just worldwide across the board. And in the event that they're not, I'm going to try to do a fundraiser this month to try to kind of cushion a little bit of this, because I'm looking at about $40 for DMC 5 if I don't get that key from my friend. Even then, I'm going to have to pay him $30, so it's basically the same thing, give or take. There's this coming out, which is $50. I'm going to attempt to cushion things by getting the season pass for DW9 in this month, since I still have about $90 left for the month. I'm pretty good on groceries and stuff, so I will try to do all that. I ask that you guys bear with me because I may not be able to get all this stuff on release day. I'm going to try to. It depends on how things go. So, if you want to help me, my stuff's in the description. This month in general is going to be pretty low-key. I'm kind of just preparing for the crazy stuff next month, honestly. This game, I don't really think it's going to be high priority. I think I'm just going to play it. I did play the first one thanks to my Gamefly account, and it seemed like it was fun, but the pacing was pretty terrible. I did play a little bit of the PS4 version off a friend's account, but the language barrier definitely held me back, for one thing, and also just I would rather play it in English and on PC. It did drop frames quite a bit on the base PS4. Judging from the little trailer video they have here, that should not be an issue. Also, the system requirements are pretty modest as well. They're only asking for 6 gigs of RAM, an old i5, and stuff like that. So that's what's going to be going on in March. If I add anything in between there, it may be small stuff like Remy lore. I do still have $10 on my PSN account, so I might get that on there. I saw that the Switch frame rate is not too hot, even in dock mode, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, if you guys want to help, I'm going to go ahead and put my stuff in the description. I may or may not need it. Either way, it will definitely help to kind of cushion things so I'm not spending like half of my my disability paycheck on all these games. So please bear with me for a while. I'm just going to chill out until basically March 8th. If I do get the season pass for Dynasty Warriors 9 tomorrow, then I'll definitely show the costumes to you guys, and maybe I'll do some playthroughs with those costumes as well. Thanks for watching, and my links are in the description if you want to help me out. It's going to be like about $100 in games within the next few weeks, so I definitely could use the help if possible. Peace.